Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, I am Cassie. What's up and welcome to my channel. If you guys don't know, I am a cruelty-free YouTuber, so everything I use on my channel is cruelty-free. So today, of course, you guys know, we're going to be using the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk Foundation. So it is vegan, of course, cruelty-free. CoverGirl is only recently cruelty-free. I want to say it's only been like a few months, like 6 months or something, but it might have been like a year. But they're pretty new with being cruelty-free, so I do use them now. So I didn't remember what I paid for this, but I believe I got it for a lot more cheaper than it says on here. So I went to the CoverGirl website and it says buying options. Like, it tells you like the prices. So like on Amazon it's $13.48, Ulta it's $11.99, Walmart.com is $9.98. So weird, but I did get on Ulta, so I believe it is $11.99 from Ulta at least. I don't know, I thought it was a little bit cheaper, but either way, it says $11.99. So we're gonna go ahead and start out with a primer that I do love and use a lot. This is the Essence Prime Studio Mattifying Pore Minimizing Primer. Of course, this isn't a CoverGirl item, but it is something I use a lot. So I'm just gonna place it all over my face. As you guys can tell, I have a lot of breakage and redness on my skin, so hopefully this covers it up. I don't believe this is supposed to be like a very full coverage foundation, but let's see. So the shade I picked up is the shade Porcelain, 510 Porcelain. Let's open it up. It seems like it's gonna be a pretty simple foundation. Like, I don't think it's gonna be too full coverage, but I don't know. Maybe I should read about that. Let's read about that. Okay, so it is vegan, of course, formulated without, oh, I don't even know what that means. So 100% vegan, all day healthy glow, light coverage for all skin types, nourishes skin with good for you ingredients infused with hydrating coconut milk and aloe extract for a youthful dewy glow. Cruelty free. Of course, it says a lot of that. So, that's nice. So it has the coconut milk and the aloe, so it is supposed to be good for your skin. That's where the name Skin Milk comes from. I was wondering about that. And let's go ahead and start applying it. It does look like a good color for me. It looks pretty good, actually. Still looking good. I mean, it's light coverage, but it still looks like it has a decent amount of coverage. I'm gonna add a little bit more to see if you can build it up, at least right here, like where my scars are. And I'm gonna place it down the jaw. Okay, so far that looks really good. I hope it stays looking this good because, you know, foundations surprise me a lot. Like, I do reviews for you guys and I'm like, man, this looks so good, and then I come back after a few hours and I'm like, what the fuck am I wearing? So hopefully it stays good. And obviously this side has a lot more scars and breakage. My skin is really bad from a medication that I have to take, and hopefully I get switched off of it soon. Let's see. So light coverage, so of course it is going to be very light on those spots. I'm going to put a little bit more to see if it covers it more. Looking good on the cheeks, light coverage. Putting it all over the forehead as well, as you guys can tell. I think it looks pretty good. Let's see. I'm going to bring it down more on this inner corner and sides of the nose. Now I'm taking it across the eyelids. I always just put my foundation over the eyelids. Okay, so it blended out nicely on the skin. A little tacky, not really, but I feel like it's drying. So I don't really have too many light coverage concealers, but I think this one's pretty light coverage and it matches. The ones that I do have are light coverage don't match this. So this is a Muse Cosmetics 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I'm literally just going to use like a very tiny bit because I'm not wanting to take away, see, that's still too dark for this, whatever. I'm not wanting to take away from the actual foundation. Something else I like to use, I don't even know if they make this anymore, but I still use it. It's the e.l.f. Highlight and Concealer Duo. And then it's a highlighter, under eye concealer duo, so it has this side and this side. I just use this side So I'm going to use that as well to kind of blend it in. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of that foundation on the sponge so it can blend it nicely in the same color. And then yeah, that's something I do as well when I'm using light coverage foundations, just to take the pure foundation itself. So place this under your eyes. I'm not going to bring the concealer down because I really want to keep with the foundation how it looks. So I'm going to go ahead and let that sit there for a second, and then I'm going to set it off camera. I find that helpful when it's a very dewy foundation. Kind of let it sit. I want to see if it dries before setting my under eyes, and then I'm going to lightly set it. So I'll be right back, and I'm going to do my brows very lightly. Okay, so I am back. I did the brows off camera. I put on some mascara, but I want to tell you guys what I did. I just took a clean makeup wipe and wiped under the eyes because I wasn't liking how that concealer was looking and setting. So I took that off. And I literally just applied the foundation over it, and it actually has a pretty good coverage. Like, I feel like it looks like I already have concealer on, just adding that on extra. So that looks really nice. I took my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Magic Star translucent powder, and I just put it right under the eyes right here. And I put it right here because this is somewhere I get oils at a lot. And then I set the smile lines and on my upper lip area. So basically under the eyes and right here. So it looks good, like with the powder, it looks really good. I didn't want to do that on camera because I was doing my brows and I was like, maybe I should just set it since I used the foundation. So I did that and it looks really good. So I want to show you guys how bronzer and blush and highlighter apply with it. I'm going to use very, very light coverage, light products, not bold products. So I'm taking the Essence Sun Matte Bronzing Powder for darker skin, although it's very light. Taking a fluffy brush. I'm not going to be like carving out the cheekbones, just very, very lightly going in with it. And that's applying nicely. Sometimes when I have new foundations, especially if they're dewy, they apply very patchy. And this is not. I feel like my face is already set. I'll try it in a minute. I, of course, did not set the entire face, so I'm just going to kind of feel it. So it's got a light, sticky dewiness to it. You can set the entire face, but this very, very light, sticky dewiness does not bother me. I'm actually going to use some setting spray, so I think it'll help put it, you know, all set. I'm taking this Essence blush. It's a Satin Touch blush, and just very lightly putting that on the cheeks. I feel like even though I'm using like bronzers and blushes, it still looks good. Like, I don't feel like it's such a light coverage foundation. It's not boldly, but it's a pretty like medium coverage, I feel like light to medium. It's not too bold of a coverage, but it still looks really good. Like, I would wear this every day to work if it wears good throughout the day. I'm going to take this e.l.f. Glow Highlighter in Moonlight, and this is a very creamy light highlighter. I'm just going to take it for the cheeks only right here. For setting spray, I'm going to use a setting spray that I know works really well. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and spray the face. Okay, so that is the entire kind of like tutorial using the products and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to check back in with you guys after a few hours, maybe like 2 to 3, 4 hours. I'm not going to wear it all day, but I am going to come home after going out shopping and everything like that. So everything applied nicely. I think it looks really good right now, so I'll be back. Okay, so I've had this foundation on since 10 o'clock. It is now 5:05, so I've had it on for like 7 hours. I just want to say it looks really, really good so far, especially for the under eye area. For not having concealer, it looks really good. The only thing I can say about it is I do have smile lines, but they are very light, and I get smile lines all the time. I know how to prevent them, but I didn't do it this time to see how it would work. But other than that, everything looks very, very good. I think it's like not as light coverage as it says. Like, it's got pretty good coverage. This is definitely like an everyday makeup foundation to wear. The price of it and for how good it is, I really, really do recommend it. I think it looks great. I have a nice dewy glow to my skin, but it's not sticky and it lasted all day. Really hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys in my next video.